It's hard to imagine not having easy access to books, but in Liberia, even a single book is often out of reach. And the country has no libraries. Neil Coxell tells us how a man from Hamilton is trying to change that.
For decades, that was the soundtrack to life in Liberia, the life Leo Johnson fled for Canada. He remembers the awe of stepping into McMaster University's library as a student.
I was scared because at first I was like, you just pick it up and nobody asks you a question. I just couldn't get over it.
You felt guilty?
Yeah, even after I graduated from university.
That guilt fueled him to fulfill a promise he made at the refugee camp: build Liberians a library, bring books back to a country ripped bare by war.
That's what's so exciting about this place.
Roger Trull is helping Johnson raise $2 million to build the Liberian Learning Center.
It's hard as Canadians to even imagine a country without a library.
The center will be built just outside the capital, Monrovia. City officials have donated the land.
In the district where we live, where we want to build this library, there are about 131,000 students without a reading room.
Matthew Green says he saw how books are now a black market commodity on his first trip to the country, and now knows the power of having a place to learn.
That's where the ideas happen, and I think that's where the transformation of the country can happen.
10 consecutive years of peace.
Peace, but not full recovery, Liberia's Nobel Peace Prize winning president admits on a visit to Toronto.
Even though we've done a lot to build new schools, to train new teachers, and to increase the enrollment, but the quality of education has not reached the standard we want because of the lack of laboratories and libraries.
And there are allegations of lingering corruption in Liberia, but the team behind the center is adamant the troubles of the past won't stall their plans.
We're asking Canadians to share what we have in so much abundance to places in the world where it's non-existent.